What's going on, people? It's Flame Sports TV. I appreciate y'all for checking in with me. I apologize for the last, I would say about a day and a half. I had a lot of things going on outside of YouTube and all that. You know, but nonetheless, the regular season is pretty much winding down. It's like another game. I think either tomorrow, the play-in should be Tuesday. So the playoffs is about to start rolling around. So y'all definitely be on the lookout for some videos. We're gonna be covering the Knicks. So anybody that support Flake Sports TV, watch the Knicks games in the playoffs and come see Flake Sports TV right after. We're gonna be covering the Knicks all playoff long. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's get in the live chat. You could definitely join this video. I got it in the link. But listen, Lonzo Ball, David Griffin, I believe there's some quiet friction going on between the two. These guys don't seem to be a perfect match. And it seems like David Griffin is going to just simply self destruct this franchise, I believe. In the end, is nonetheless, like I said, Lonzo Ball, I feel will be out of there this summer, and I do anticipate a situation where maybe David Griffin might try to get cute with him, and possibly like redirect his destination, possibly because he's not in complete control unless I think Lonzo Ball, his representation makes this situation ugly, which I do believe is a possibility. That way he can almost control his destiny. Because right now the Pelicans do have a say so. Because let's say, for instance, he wanted to go to the Knicks. David Griffin might try to force some type of sign trade that the Knicks might not really be feeling. Otherwise, the Knicks would have traded for him at the trade deadline. The Knicks are holding on to assets. A team like that opens up opportunities for different organizations. You know, and that situation I don't feel would be best suited for Lonzo Ball's game and play style, because like I said, this is a make or break situation. This decision this summer with Lonzo, this is going to determine his career. This is a career defining summer, for Lonzo Ball. He's improved every year. The first year, the shot was, iffy. Second year, slight improvement with the same form. Goes to New Orleans last season, shoots the ball well. Defense continues to hold up. Almost shaking the injury prone label that he had in Los Angeles. This season, he's doing his thing. Playing pretty well, especially down the stretch. I feel like if this team was healthy and properly structured to his play style, I feel like the possibilities would have been endless. You understand? But a lot of screw ups here, a lot of screw ups there. They're out of here. So we definitely got to put all that into consideration. So, like I said, it's gonna be pretty good, man. I can't wait to see how the situation plays out. And we're gonna be covering that whole situation. So y'all make sure y'all tune in. So hit that goddamn subscribe button. Yeah, go check out everybody that's rocking with the videos. We in here, man. This was another disappointing season, for Lonzo Ball. Also, the Pelicans. You can't rule any of that out. You understand? Zion Williamson, he's made positive strides, but it didn't show up in the wins column. The Pelicans should be a much better team than they are this season, and it's very disgusting to see that they're not. Also, David Griffin has completely mismanaged Lonzo Ball and his basically his future. You draft point guards. You not only, when Lonzo Ball is traded to you guys go and pardon me, they pick up Nickeil Alexander Walker, a point guard in the draft. You had Drew Holiday there, but I like Drew Holiday because he was kind of nurturing the guys. He wasn't really selfish going off of his, not almost like a complete 180 of what we're seeing with Bledsoe. Bledsoe seems like he wants to still get his numbers, you know. So then you trade obviously for Bledsoe, but they also had George Hill as well. At least they were smart enough to let go on one of these point guards. Otherwise, you would have had a crazy log jam. You already had a serious log jam. We're not finished yet. Also, you go out in the draft again, even though there's clearly other needs on this roster. You go out your way and draft another point guard in Kyra Lewis. You understand? It's ridiculous. You understand? So you talking about all these guards that play Lonzo Ball's position, right? All of them feel like they should be starting. All of them feel like they should be getting minutes. Also, you got a coach coming in, a new coach coming in. Don't really know these players that much. Comes in and immediately off the bat says we're going to put Lonzo Ball in different situations. David Griffin is overseeing this. You understand? David Griffin is overseeing this. You understand? So, and then, like I said, you got Zion Williamson, Brandon Ingram. All these guys are also taking the basketball out of his hands, along with the logjam point guards behind him that Lonzo Ball beat out. You understand? I want to point that out. Lonzo Ball did defy the odds with this situation with a logjam at point guard with a bunch of hungry pit bulls trying to come and take his spot. Lonzo Ball was able to hold all of them off. So I'm not concerned if Lonzo Ball goes to a team and there's another point guard there or a situation. I feel like Lonzo Ball could beat some of these guards out because he's done it. And he's also did it last season. You understand? These guys fought to remain a starter. You understand? And that definitely needs to have some credit. You understand? This is a make or break off season. Y'all shout out our executive and live chat at that like button. Um, like I said, we're gonna be covering all summer long, man. Once the start of free agency, is on, and I'm interested to see what the Pelicans do. Because what if the Pelicans try to make a trade? I'm seriously concerned, and I can't wait to see what the hell is in store for this team because they clearly did not meet expectations this season. This was a clear failure on all sections of the board. You understand? Pause, and you also are dealing with injuries. Obviously, no Josh Hart. You understand? So this it doesn't get any worse than this. You understand? It's messed up. The Pelicans should have been way better than they were this season. It's crazy. You understand? To see what happened, to this team. You know, when does free agency start? I'm about to look that up. I don't want to give out no false information. I'm about to find that out right now, boss man. It's crazy. Whenever it do, you got some major players in free agency. Look out for Kawhi Leonard. With that situation. So I'm monitoring the Clippers. This playoffs is going to be one of the most exciting because there's so many ramifications. You understand? Of what's going to happen. Even with the play-in. You know, you got Washington in the East. You understand? You got a Bradley Beal, Russell Westbrook for one game to get in the playoffs. I mean, that's a career defining, situation. Could you imagine if they lost to the Hornets in the play-in? I mean, it doesn't get it doesn't, that would be a huge stain on both of their careers. They have to get in the playoffs. That's all I'm gonna say. The Washington Wizards better be in the playoffs in some way, some form. They better be there. They cannot miss the playoffs. Because then I will figure out what Bradley Beal is doing. I'm gonna say one. I'm gonna say NBA free agency. I'm trying to figure out when it starts. If anybody know when free agency starts, let everybody know. That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Yeah, I'm not getting an exact date of when free agency starts. If anybody know, definitely get it. Let me know. And I'm not 100% sure, but I will. I would guess after the playoffs online, I'm not getting a clear indication. But nonetheless, it will be fireworks all over the board, east, west. You know, it always is. If it's not in the free agency, it's definitely gonna be in the trade market because teams are gonna have to retool. You got the Brooklyn Nets forming the big three. Teams got to match up. You understand? And that's all what it is. But definitely hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We about to get up out of here. I definitely wanted to talk to the people. If anybody got something to say, definitely get in the live chat before we leave. I definitely want to connect with the people. Y'all could definitely join this video. Get in the live chat. It's politic. Otherwise, we'll come back with another video. But it's going to be very exciting. The playoffs is here. Too bad the Pelicans aren't in there. I feel like they should have been because they had a chance. The Pelicans could have easily beat a San Antonio or a Memphis or a situation. I really was confident in that. Even possibly Golden State. I mean, for one game, if we had all of our horses, I think, it's crazy.
Hey, salute, my man.
First TV, what's good?
Hey, what's up with you, man?
What's going on, man? How you doing? Where you from?
I'm from California, my man,
Okay,
and
so the
and
Cali.
I support the Lakers.
Okay, you a
Yeah,
Lakers fan?
yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay, I'm a Knicks fan. I like the Lakers.
Oh, you're like a Knicks fan?
Yeah, I'm from
Oh, that's cool,
Indiana.
man. Well, I mean, I'll say this, but like, hey, your guys' defensive system is, it's solid.
Who
You
you talking
guys
about?
have like a identity and stuff. I mean, like, it's just crazy, man. Like, your fucking defense is legit, bro. It's like top five. I'm in the league right now, so
Yeah, I think they number one if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, yeah.
Or
But
the 10. The
all I
goal
can say this is that,
is
Randall's a beast though, man. Like, hey, that dude cooked AD, bro. That
yeah,
dude
it's a
cooked
fact. It
AD,
was
man.
taking AD. Randall is a beast. The
Yeah,
Lakers
man.
should have kept him. You know,
He
so
reminds me of like a more physical version of Chris Bosh.
yeah, you said a more physical version.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can agree with that. He's
yeah,
definitely turning into that player.
yeah,
The
man.
shot is money.
Shout out to Randall, man. I mean, the guy's been like I'm in the lab and stuff, and the guy just worked on his shooting a lot, man. Like his free throw shooting, it's a lot like better and stuff, and like holy crap, the guy has a shot now, man. The guy has a 3-point shot now, which surprises me the most. I was like, damn, man, the guy's just just like been in the lab. The guy's got the Mamba I'm like
Definitely.
mentality and stuff, So that's crazy. Yeah.
What you think your Lakers gonna do this playoff?
Um. I think we're gonna be in the play-in tournament. Cause I know for a fact the Nuggets and the Clippers they don't want to see us,
Yeah,
so they're
Nuggets
gonna
definitely in the playoffs. Even in the play, LeBron looked good today.
yeah, man.
Yeah,
Against the Pacers and stuff. I felt like that Drummond acquisition was it's solid, man. The guy's rebounding machine and stuff.
yeah. He's a former All Star. He's a former All Star.
But the problem is the guys. I mean, he's a liability and stuff. Like on
He's
the
not a
on
scorer.
defensive end though, he's a liability though, cause
He's a liability on the defensive end.
on the pick and rolls and stuff, like uh
Yeah, I mean, not the
specifically
most
though.
notable.
Yeah.
The free
But
agency starts August 2nd, yeah.
yeah, but all I can say this is that I like it's gonna be a tough battle and stuff in the West though, because I feel like the Warriors they can beat the Jazz in my opinion though. I know it's like a crazy statement and stuff, but I think it's like possible and stuff actually. Um the Jazz, I mean like all they do is shoot, man. Like is it gonna happen in the playoffs? I don't think so. Cause playoffs is a whole different scenario and stuff. It's more like just half court base, just offenses and stuff and defenses tighten up, right?
You're right. I'm
I'm
also,
not yeah, I mean I'm not high on the Suns or the Jazz in my opinion though. I'm not really high on like those
yeah, I don't believe in those guys either, but they had a good
yeah,
season. They overachieved.
yeah.
I'll be
But
interested to see what happens.
I got the Knicks and stuff, going to the second round and stuff.
Yeah,
But
well, it all depends on the matchup. I think if they get the Hawks, I mean,
I
I
don't
think
think the Hawks
their
are that
defense
good,
is bad.
honestly. Yeah, because I mean, all you have to do is, stop the shooters like
Yeah,
Bogdanovich,
yeah,
Gallinari.
yeah,
That's
yeah. We run people off 3-point line pretty good, so I'm not concerned with that.
and you have to box out the center, dude. I forgot his name.
Capella,
That dude's a rebounding
yeah, he's a
a
beast. He's a
machine,
live
but he's
threat too.
slow. But
Well,
he's slow though. The guy's
We
really
got
slow.
Nerlens, we got Nerlens, defensive
Yeah,
player of the year.
yeah. But the Nets, I'm not high on them either and stuff in my opinion. The problem is you can't play like a offensive system and stuff like without like defense, right?
Right.
Yeah.
What you doing? What you doing? Playing
I
GTA?
think the Wizards can beat the Nets in my opinion though.
What you
I don't know.
playing?
It's a possibility though.
What you
It's
playing?
a
Grand Theft
possibility
Auto?
though.
What's up, Van? How you doing?
Hey, wait, I'm gonna
I'm
put
good,
earphones
bro.
in.
What's good? Hey, what's happening? You hear me?
Yeah, I'm good. What's going on, man? I appreciate you for joining us, man. Thanks for joining us the other evening, man. It was a pleasure talking to you, man. Even though all the BS, I appreciate it, man. You got good insight. We always gotta agree. It's Flood Sports TV. What's up, man?
I already know, but I'm just saying though. Look here, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm looking forward to the future, man. I'm looking forward when dude get up out there, man. Look, your channel, your station gonna blow up, B. Look at it like that, man. All y'all station gonna blow up. New
Yeah,
media, all them go blow up. Everybody, all of them go blow up.
that's the plan. Did you see the interview with me and New Media?
Yeah, were you and DJ?
Yeah, you saw it.
Yeah, back in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alma Mater's channel. Alma Mater's channel.
Hey, look, Flight. I've been at you for a minute. I've been subscribed with you for a while. I've been getting your shows. I just ain't been fucking with you on the air like that.
Oh, I didn't know. Like
that, though.
Oh, so you be
you
dropping
were,
videos too?
Said
you were on
yeah.
his channel. Damn, I didn't know that.
Who dropping videos? You?
Oh,
Yeah. So you said who you was
Flight,
looking
who you
for?
talking to?
No, you now. It's just me and you. You
Oh,
said
okay,
you was
bet.
looking for who was getting up out of there?
No, I said I be fucking with DJ. You know DJ, right?
Of
You
course.
know, the media. Right.
Yeah.
I said I be fucking with DJ all the time. You know what I'm saying? I be on the show talking with him all the time. You know what I'm saying? Talk crazy to him about Zoe coming out there. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. This is what I'm already knowing. See, when I saw that show with you and DJ, it's what you just mentioned. You and DJ hold that same attitude that Zoe don't need to be coming out there. Y'all think that Zoe need to be going to New York. DJ got that same understanding. I knew that then, and that was months ago. You understand me? So I knew that way before I talked to you where you really want to do to go to, and then you want them to go to the Knicks. You understand me? Same way with DJ. But matter of fact, that would be the sweet move. But the move that's gonna fuck everybody up is he's gonna get out there with dude, man. That's man, and that's man. That's you. I don't see why y'all just don't see it. That's all it is, B.
You
It ain't
talking
no
about he
wishful
gonna go out
thinking.
there with the Hornets?
It's just common sense.
You call it the Hornets?
That's him going to the Hornets, man. Zoe going to the Hornets, man. And that free Jello up to get out there and get in the mix. I'm telling you, boy, it's sweet, man. It's just like I'm gonna tell you, it's just like a Hollywood script, and the script is LeVar wrote it a long time ago. He just wanted to be with the Lakers to just go be out there in Charlotte this time. Why not? Go? That's why I asked DJ. I said, look at man, why not him go out there in Charlotte with them?
But you know what's so crazy? I mean, I don't disagree with you. I think it's a possibility if LaMelo they go into the play. What if LaMelo show out not playing? Then he got some equity. Let's see what they do with the play. I think that's going to determine a few things.
Raphael said that same thing. Raphael Hayes.
Y'all know Raphael. I watched his video. Shout out to Raphael.
Yeah, he said that same thing to me. He told me that, you know what I'm saying, Bernie, he said it might happen, you know what I'm saying, Jello get out, Melo get out there and start acting the fool. What Melo doing? That was months ago, but he said.
Yeah, he can't flame out. LaMelo go out there and put up 6 points. Don't expect for him to be able to go in the front office and pull plays like that. Also, even from a basketball perspective, you got the situation in Charlotte, another log jam at that point guard position. You got Terry Rozier, my man Devontae Graham. I think it's another dude. I forgot the name. I have to look his name up. Is it Lyles or something like that? Or somebody who was another guard there. And then you also got,
what's his name? Watermaker.
Yeah, one of them. And then you got LaMelo.
They just went to go. I'm not cutting you off. I'm sorry, bro. But they inform you this. They just went to go pick him up because they had a need at point guard position. Why? Because they can't keep Melo on the floor like that long time because of the defensive experience. That's how they look at it. And Graham get to be too short at the end of the game in the fourth quarter. You understand me? He taking them long jumps, but he ain't going to the rim that much. So that's a liability, and there's only one who can get their shot off is Terry. When you get through talking, okay?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, I feel you, man, but I just feel like even adding Lonzo, man, there's other needs on that roster, man. Because why would you create a log jam at the point guard position? I'm just speaking from a basketball perspective, but I would love to see him in Charlotte. If he's in Charlotte, that's going to be better than the Pelicans. I'll agree with that. Because you got young players, they all fit the same timeline, and nobody's ego is just out of this roof. Lonzo will be able to get from under Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson, and all of that shit, and able to really blossom, with players that could grow with him. I think it's some future All-Stars there in Charlotte. Obviously LaMelo. I like PJ Washington. They got my man, what's the other guy, big name who jumping out the fucking roof? What's his name?
Bridges.
Yeah, Miles Bridges. Yeah, so I mean, they got the pieces. Lonzo will fit that roster. I'm just speaking just because they could get another 2 guard. I think, they could always seal that position. Obviously, they can get another center. I think they could always upgrade that position. So, because who they got? They got Cody Zeller, Biyombo. He's getting up there. So they probably need to. I would think they're looking to a possible because they wanted to go get the center that Golden State got, but they took LaMelo fell. They really wanted what's the name? I forgot his name. Who want to Golden State?
JaVale McGee.
No. The center. What's the guy now? He just got drafted. The center.
Oh, what's his name? Yeah, dude, that rookie.
Yeah, the rookie. Yeah, he played for Memphis.
What about him? What about
Yeah,
him?
no, I mean, Charlotte really wanted to get him, but LaMelo
Oh, you
fell.
already know. Wiseman.
Yeah, Wiseman. Yeah, so they
Yeah.
need to upgrade. So I think the Charlotte's their first order of business is possibly upgrading that center position. You know, because you got athletes all over the place, athletes, pardon me, and then um, you just go get another athlete at that position. You know, definitely
Yeah.
Wiseman.
All right.
Maybe a dude coming out of New York, my man. I don't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead.
Robinson out of New York, Mitchell Robinson. I think Charlotte could use a dude like Mitchell Robinson. You know, but I don't know how to get him from the Knicks, but I'm just saying that would be a good fit for Charlotte. They need to get an athletic center like that. You know, I think that's what they
Okay,
need more than another point guard.
I'm finna give you one name. I'll give you two just on the strip, but I give you one just on the strip because he already
Well,
gonna be free to go, and that's
who?
JaVale McGee.
Yeah, that's an option. They could use a JaVale. It's all about if
He can
JaVale
get
want
up
to
and
go
down.
to
He can
another
get up and down the
team.
middle of that court fast.
Yeah, it's all about if JaVale want to go to another roster. You know.
He ain't got no choice. He ain't happy where he at. Where he at? He's still in Cleveland.
I think so. He ain't get picked
Yeah,
up.
well, yeah. No, that
The
ain't
Lakers should
happening
have
for him
got
out
him.
there.
Though. They knew what they was gonna get with him. I don't know why they didn't take him.
Who?
I said the Lakers I should have probably tried to pick him up, but they ended up getting missing him instead. They ended up getting
Right. They got to get rid of those troubles.
shit, the New York Knicks. That's the best place for Lonzo, in my opinion.
That's the second best place in my opinion.
Yeah. So you thinking Charlotte he'll really be able to blow?
Look here, man.
Pause
I'm
like
telling you,
really
man.
good.
Everything leads to Charlotte, brother.
Yeah. I mean, you're not the first person to say that. You know. So
Man,
I mean, we'll find out.
yeah, I hear you. Yo, yeah, August. What is August? What, 2nd?
You know, August 2nd.
Free
That's what
agency
I
draft?
heard. So that's free agency. But you'll
Right.
probably hear it a few days before some indications. You know who he gonna be meeting with. You know things like that. But let's see what happens. Somebody gonna offer him an offer sheet. I
Hey,
do
man,
think he's gonna sign an offer sheet with another team.
look here.
He's out there.
Jordan know how to recruit. Jordan know
Yeah,
how they did it back in the old days. They go down there and recruit the parents too.
yeah. And
You
what I
heard
was
me?
gonna say. What you say?
I said Jordan know how to recruit. He'll go out. He'll go down there and recruit the parents also.
We'll see.
He go down there. The wife and the husband and the kids and the other kids. He recruit. If he know how to recruit, he know how to recruit like they used to do in North Carolina. Know how North Carolina used to go out there and recruit them peoples out there. Get out New York. Go out and get all them. They go out
Yeah,
there and talk to their mamas, daddies, their fathers. They do all of it. Country meals and all that. They do that. Jordan know how to do it. He'll get him out there if he want him.
yeah. You're right about that. I mean, this guy Liverpool says if we're being real, the Pels are the best place for Zell, but with a move forward thinking coach. I mean, I'll tell you what, the Pelicans are the probably best fit for Lonzo, but they will have to trade the point guards that they got at this position and fire the coach and possibly fire the executive and David Griffin. So,
And you know
so
that ain't gonna happen.
so
You know
that's
that
not
ain't
gonna
gonna happen.
happen. So you got to think realistically. You know, they're not gonna acquiesce the whole organization to Lonzo Ball. You understand? Unfortunately, they'll do it for Zion. Zion will have to go in there and get people fired. He got that. He can get everybody ass up out of there. All you got to do is go talk to the owner. They'll be out of
Oh
there in
yeah.
the morning. They'll be out of there first thing in the morning. If Zion go speak to Benson, they'll say, listen, we got to go get Griffin ass up out of here or I'm leaving. You know, they'll be out of there in the morning. You know,
Hey,
so
but also futuristic stuff. Can you see Melo being the coldest player in the NBA in the future? In the
I
immediate
mean,
future?
who knows? I mean, look into the future. You still gonna have to deal with Anthony Davis. I think what is he 27? You
Yeah.
understand? What else? 27 or 28? He ain't even he about to go into his prime. After LeBron leave, he's still going to be kind of a few years in his prime. Also Damian Lillard, he's going to be around for the next 5. I'm trying to think. You got Luca. It's some. You got Zion. It's some players out there, man. So to just think that LaMelo is just going to be the coldest, I think he could be one of the coldest. But just to say he's going to be the coldest, I'm not sure because you got Jason Tatum, you got Devin Booker, that's still young. Karl Anthony Towns. You understand?
But when you look at that cut you off, sorry, bro. But
they're all young too.
That. No disrespect, but when you look at it like that, look here. You look at their ceiling and where they're going off at, and you can see to a certain extent. Where they can end up at. But right now, with Melo starting off now, you can't really too much see his ceiling.
You could say that. I mean, that's fair. I was just saying the future is still going to be bright for the NBA. And a lot of players that you think are old, they're not really old. They're like I said, Julius Randle, what is he, 26? I'm not saying, but I'm just saying these players are young. Just because a dude got 5, 6 years, 7 in the league, that don't mean he old. These dudes coming in at 18. It's nothing. To have 6 years in the game. Lonzo, what is he about to go? He about to be off his rookie deal. Lonzo, what is he, 23, 24? So I'm just yeah, that's what I'm saying. People look at Lonzo like he a 10-year veteran. This dude is still a kid. You understand? He's still learning. 24. You got players coming in the draft. I think Obi Toppin is 23, 24. You understand? You got players coming in the league at this age. So people got to take all that into consideration.
Oh yeah.
But I feel you. I feel you though.
Like I said, when I made that comment at first, like with the ceiling, even with Lonzo, you can see where Lonzo's ceiling gonna be at. You can see him being a very much smarter player, you understand, and a very much focused player. But his abilities and everything else is going to too much stay right there, too much over at that ceiling. But with Melo, it's a totally different thing.
Well, let's see, man. I like LaMelo Ball, but you got to even think about him in the Eastern Conference. I think Brooklyn has solidified the next probably 5 or 6. Even as they age, they'll still be possibly, here and there. Look at the New York Knicks. You understand? Look, the Atlanta Hawks. You gotta before you start thinking is LaMelo gonna be the coldest. You got to see if the Hornets could craft a roster around him and create a winner. You understand? Obviously, they're in the plan. That they might play the Washington Wizards. Now it would be crazy if LaMelo Ball lead them past the Washington Wizards. I don't see it happening because I think in a playing situation, I think Bradley Beal and Russell Westbrook, they're gonna go the fuck off. You understand? They're gonna let loose. Pause. Like I said, the chain's gonna get. You understand? They're gonna kill them. You understand? Yeah. For one game. You understand? I think it's too much star power.
I'm glad you mentioned that. What happened tonight, man? I didn't see the game tonight. What happened tonight?
I know that I ain't gonna lie. I didn't see the game either. I worked today. That game came on at 1:00. I got off at 3. You understand? So I missed it. But I know they lost in overtime.
After overtime, it was all over.
Yeah, the Knicks beat them in overtime. The Knicks trying to get that 4th seed. They're playing for something. The Hornets already clinched. They really don't need to go hard. But I think they're gonna be playing the damn Wizzards.
But I ain't gonna spoil it for you.
The Wizards are 9th. The Wizards are 9th.
Yeah, I ain't gonna spoil it for you, but they was playing like it was their last game of the year, though, like they wanted to win it. They was playing like they did. It just when it came down to that overtime, they didn't have that gas.
Yeah.
I don't even think Melo got it in overtime. Matter of fact, I don't think.
I'll tell you what. I don't mean to cut you off. I'm looking at the situation now. It's saying the Wizards play the Hornets tomorrow, I think.
Yeah.
But and they both are tied, and the Wizards are 9th. So if the Wizards, I guess whoever wins is gonna get the 8th seed. So I like the Hornets' chances against the Pacers. I think they have a better shot beating the Pacers than beating the Celtics or the Wizards, in my opinion.
Oh
And
no.
the Pacers won't be easy. I just think the Celtics, you got Tatum, Kemba. I don't think they got Brown, but you got Smart. The pedigree is there. And then I just think the Wizards is just the star powers. It could be overwhelming for the Hornets, and the Pacers. I think they match up the best because there's no like clear definitive best player on each side. So it's all about who's going to play well that night.
Right.
Liverpool.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So we'll see. We're gonna figure out. That's why I said let's see what they do with the plan. We're gonna know tomorrow. Tomorrow shit is gonna be clear. Tomorrow after tomorrow, things are gonna be a lot more clear. Because this is gonna be a hell of a playoffs, man. I hope some matchups happen and I want to see. Like I want that Mavericks Clippers rematch from last season. Like I really want that series. I think this playoffs has a possibility to be one of the best in a long time. You understand? It's crazy.
You think the Mavericks? You think the Mavericks can beat Clippers
No,
this
it's not.
time?
No, I don't think so. See, the thing about I just think Luka Doncic. I think I want him to play against the Clippers because I'm gonna say I like Luka, but I just don't see him doing a lot of playoff noise. They're not gonna beat the Clippers in the first round. I'll be shocked.
But if they do beat the Clippers, it's gonna be because of dude
Yeah,
Porzingis.
yeah, but I don't think they're
Yeah,
gonna beat them because the Clippers got too much on the line. Even if we go
that's
to a
what
7 game, but I
that
wouldn't mind if the Clippers lose because I think Kawhi's leaving if they lose, and I think
he
he's
is
gonna go
gonna
to the
leave.
Knicks.
Yeah, he ain't leaving. Look here, but that's why they beat them. That's why the Clippers beat them last year because they didn't have Porzingis. Honestly, Porzingis gonna give them the business, Bob.
Uh,
Yeah,
we're gonna find out. It's gonna be like
yeah,
I said, it's gonna be a good series. Now you got the Trailblazers, Nuggets. I got the Blazers in that series. I really like Portland. I think Portland could take them. But then you got the Lakers, and I think the Blazers are tied right now.
yeah.
So when the Lakers play the Pelicans today, the Lakers gonna beat them. So the Lakers got a possible chance of avoiding the play-in.
Yeah,
So
Lakers gonna have it all the way down. Dude, LeBron back too. Lakers gonna
they
have an
go back to
easy way
Blazers.
through. Yeah,
Well,
it's gonna be easy for them all the way through.
yeah, because the Blazers got the Nuggets today.
Yeah.
But it's in Portland, so I think the Blazers could beat the Nuggets. Is the Nuggets even playing for anything? That's what I said. The Nuggets might not have
Hey,
beat. The Nuggets already
hey, do
clinched.
you agree? Do you agree with me when I say this? The Eastern
One.
after last season, the Eastern got stronger than the West.
I mean, I think it's evening out. It's hard to say they got stronger.
Yeah,
I still feel like all the stars are in the West. Well, some of them are coming to the East. Though I do see they got James Harden. You got a point. You can say that.
yeah,
It's a fair assessment. It's closer than it's ever been.
yeah,
The Nuggets, yeah, they clinched. They already clinched their playoff position. So the Nuggets ain't even
yeah.
playing for nothing against the Blazers tomorrow. So Portland they'll probably rest guys, the Nuggets, because they already clinched. So I could see the Blazers going and beating them. It's in Portland,
Yeah.
and the Lakers gonna beat the Pelicans. So the Lakers still will be in the play-in.
Oh yeah, Lakers gonna be in the playoff. They got LeBron
Well,
James.
if the Blazers lose and and the Lakers win, then they won't be. So they got a chance to miss the plan, but I doubt it's gonna happen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh okay. I didn't know that.
Hornets versus Wizards tomorrow at 1. That's gonna be a good one. That's why I said there's a lot of good basketball. What's going on, Liverpool?
What's up? I'm here. What's good, guys?
I can't call. What's up, man?
What's going on?
What you want to talk about, man? I'm here.
All right. You guys were talking about the playoffs, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel like these playoffs are gonna be crazy, bro.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be clear up after tomorrow. We're gonna know everything after tomorrow, and we could really talk. Right
Right.
now, things could flip after tomorrow. So I don't really want to, the Knicks, they could finish in the 6th spot. So I don't ever want to start speculating about the Hawks. I want the Knicks to get the Hawks though, because I think that's our best shot at getting to the second round. I don't like our chances against the Bucks or our chances against Miami. I think
you get Miami, you're gonna lose. To be honest, if the Knicks,
well, people say that if we could get Miami, but Miami scares me. I like the Hawks matchup. The Hawks, they play a lot, their offense, and I think their defense is not that good, but their offense is crazy. Right. That's not gonna be a walk in the park either for the Knicks. The Hawks. A lot of people, a lot of Knicks fans, including myself, we want the Hawks, but the Hawks, they got Tre Young. Tre Young going there. And another thing, I'm gonna drop a video. I think maybe tomorrow. I might even do it tonight about Luka Doncic and Tre Young, because Tre Young. What if they go against the Knicks? Luka Doncic go against the damn who they play? If they play the Clippers and Luka flame out again, you're gonna start to see the storyline of Luka. Oh, he's good in the regular season, but he has no playoff success. And also, you got Tre Young. What a possible.
Tre Young has changed his game.
Could you imagine if Tre Young played? Did they actually go and face the Knicks, and Tre Young go in the Garden and show his ass out? You understand?
Right.
If Tre Young go up there and put up a 50 piece in the Garden, 40 piece, and then they take the Knicks out single-handedly and go to the second round, I mean, he's done. He may pass Luka Doncic. You understand? So it's still a chance. People just think that conversation is locked up and sealed, and it's not.
It's not. I don't think it is either. I'm not a huge.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I'm not a huge. All right, that would be disingenuous to say. But
I like Luka.
For a better term, I'm not a huge fan of Luka like that, right? I haven't seen that from Luka in the playoffs yet, and I know that he's young and everything. Last year was good, and I'll give him another chance because he played well, just that he didn't have Porzingis to off the Clippers. But there is just some
Nuggets. They could beat the Nuggets. The Mavericks could beat the Nuggets.
Right. I think they can. Yeah.
They ain't got no shot against the Clippers. I don't feel like
they can beat the Clippers though, right? I think they can beat the Clippers.
No, I don't.
I think they can.
Much on the line. I don't know why the Clippers might sweep them.
Let me tell you why. At the end of the season, now the Clippers have been playing their worst basketball. Kawhi is back. Paul George is back, and Rondo is there, and they're still playing horrid basketball. Right? Well, for their standards, quote unquote. So I think that if the Mavericks have Tim Hardaway playing well and Porzingis healthy, I think that they can take the Clippers in 7. I really do, fam. But at the same time, as you said, the Clippers could probably sweep them.
Yeah, the Clippers could sweep them. It's possible. That's what I think.
It's either 7 or the Clippers sweep. That's how I see it.
Yeah, because I think the Clippers, they got too much on the line, man. They ain't got time to play with Luka. To have Luka running games on them. I think the Clippers, they got too much on the line. You got Paul George and his playoff situations. He got to overcome. Kawhi Leonard. The organization then gave you everything. You need to get this team to the conference finals. You understand? You got Todd Lue. He got to break out of this LeBron curse. He's overshadowed by LeBron. He got to break out of that shit. And you got bench players. They got to earn their keeps. Listen, the Clippers got no opportunity they're in no position for Luka Doncic to come in there and show out. They're going to have to put a stop to his shit and then move to the second round and make a statement to the league that they're here. You understand?
True.
I just think, but I would love to see Luka Doncic go in there. I love a good underdog. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind Luka going there and showing out. But I think Chris snacks and he's going to slow everything down for him.
I love that, and the reason why I would love that too, just as you said, Kawhi would be out of there, and that would just shape the entire free agency market if because Kawhi would go to the Knicks. I believe Kawhi would go to the Knicks if they lose in the first round, right? Yeah, I think Kawhi would go to the Knicks, and then that would just change the entire free agency market. So where would Zoe go after that? Would Zoe join Kawhi, or would he stay in New Orleans? Would he go to the Bulls instead? Don't know. I want to see. I love that. That would be chaos, and I love that. I wish that happens, to be honest.
What would be chaos again?
If Kawhi loses in the first round.
Yeah,
would go
that's
to
what
the
I'm
Knicks.
hoping. That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah,
I think the Knicks. I think the Knicks open up,
right.
and I think Lonzo Ball opens up for the Knicks as well in that situation. That's what I'm hoping. That's the end all be all grand for the New York Knicks for Kawhi to lose in the first round.
Right.
He come to the Knicks. They make it. Lonzo signs with the Knicks. You know that's the dream scenario. You understand? I think we're going to the chip. You understand? We can get all that. You know, or if we can go get Alonzo and DeMar DeRozan, you know, that's why I'm hoping for the Knicks. I think if we get DeRozan, we'll be a playoff threat. You
Right.
understand? When we get Kawhi Leonard, we challenging the Nets. You understand? So Kawhi is like the only player who could probably single-handedly take down the big three. You know, to me. You know, it is. And LeBron, he cheats the game too. So LeBron got I know we're going to the Lakers, but I feel like LeBron don't always go hard. So let's see what happens. But he can't afford to lose in the play. And I don't care if they play Curry.
You believe he's still hurt?
I don't know. He can't be too hurt. The dude was jumping out the damn gym today. I mean,
LeBron looked like good today. I can't lie. He was good today.
It was going against the Pacers, but I'm just saying.
You know how them injuries are.
Yeah, you know, let's see what happens. I ain't gonna shit on them. Let's see what they do. I like LeBron, man. LeBron is the truth, man. You know, it's just he don't always show it all the time, and that's what pissed me off about him.
That's true.
It's like you don't know what you're gonna get from him. Because LeBron, I haven't seen LeBron go hard like since they played against the Golden State Warriors in that game one. That's the last time I seen LeBron have that killer instinct, just take no prisoners. You know, he hardly plays like that. But I think that's what it's going to take this season for him to win the championship. He can't come out here being passive. You understand? LeBron, sometimes he does that. Like deferring to you too good for that.
You know, sometimes it's kind of difficult being, you know, an affluent style a person like that because of the fact that 90% of your mind should be on your business, what it is you're doing at that time. You know what I'm saying? And he on the court at that time. So the off the court things, you know, go to the team, the rest of the management team. It's like that when Jordan. See, Jordan got all this time now. He can just take care of all the business aspects of it, and then too much he got to worry about the basketball court thing because he got, you know what I'm saying, general managers and stuff to take care of that kind of stuff. You understand? So you want to know where your focus is, and you see where LeBron's focus is. He's fully focused. You understand me? So that's one thing you can't say about him. One thing about him, you can't say he ain't focused, my brother.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Okay.
We'll see. You know, we'll find out. That's all I can say, man. It's gonna be a good playoff. So like I said, a lot of stuff is gonna be exposed, man. That's all I'm gonna say. It's gonna be a lot exposed.
What you think about the Suns? What you think about the Suns?
I mean, I think let's see what happens. I think they could be dangerous, man. You got Chris Paul. You know, it all depends on, like I said, these young players, man. They're young. It's their first time in the playoffs, man. They got Jay Crowder. You got Chris Paul. You know, but the strong players have never been there, including Devin Booker. But I think Devin Booker is good enough to score in any situation. You know, and then you got DeAndre Ayton, who I'm not 100% confident in the playoffs, but I am confident that Devin Booker is so good that he'll be able to overcome a first-time playoff situations and things like that. I think his talent is going to overcome a few games.
The reason why I'm upset with the Pelicans not making the playoffs is specifically for the Suns. I think that would have been a good matchup. The Suns versus the Pelicans. Yeah. I think that would have been a great matchup for us. And I think that even the Suns would win, but I think that we could take that. We could go to like 6 or 7 games in that game.
Hey, when you say us, are you Pelicans fan, right?
Right.
Okay, now
Well,
you
really,
agree
I'm a
with
Zoe fan, but obviously the
I
Pelicans.
understand that. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to the Pelicans. Talk about the Pelicans for a minute. Look here. This is my opinion of the Pelicans. They got a bunch of good players, but the good players that they got that they need on the court can't play no defense. What do you think about that?
Oh yeah, Zion and Bi can't play any defense
Yeah, they can't even spell
whatsoever.
D.
They can't.
They can't. They
Right.
can't even spell it.
But it's the thing is, it's not that they don't have the potential to, right? Because they can't. They should be able to play defense at a high level. I just think that they weren't listening to Van Gundy or really care about what he has to say about defense because they weren't playing the type of offense that they wanted to play. So they didn't give a, you know,
Yeah.
they didn't care about defense, right? Really.
Okay. Well, let me put you up. Okay, now you just said that, right? Let me put you up on game for real. Okay, they not going to be able, even if they go play with New York, anybody else, it don't make a difference. Their defensive game is not going to get better. You know why? Because they want to stay on the court, so they can't stop nobody, and the only way they can stop somebody is fouling. That's the whole sum of their defense. So they can't stop nobody. So all they do is stay still and let the other person pass them up because they're not gonna stop them anyway, and they're not gonna act like they're gonna stop them. So they don't want to get called a foul. You know what I mean?
I don't think I agree with it because in flashes you see Bi playing good defense and Zion playing good off ball defense, right? One on one, I don't really trust Zion with anybody, but Bi in flashes you can see Bi playing great defense, one and two plays and all that. But I just think that Bi just doesn't care about defense enough as maybe someone like Zoe would care about defense, basically.
Well, he can play it. It's like a flute. If you can't play it, you just can't play it.
I don't know. I think that they have things to work on, obviously, but I think it's something that they can learn and do well.
What you think, Flight?
About what?
About
The defense.
about Bi and Williams. Williams dude out there, dude. The one to be
What do
jumping
I
out the
think
gym.
about
They can't play
Zion
no
and Brandon
defense.
Ingram?
Yeah.
About what?
Yeah,
Like, what do you
they
mean?
can't play no. They can't play no defense.
Yeah, that is true. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They don't fit with each other. I've said that before. I think one of them needs to go. I think that's why I said it's going. Even let's say what happens. I want to see what happens with the Wizards because I stated in another video. I think the Pelicans might have the best trade deal for Bradley Beal if they could make Brandon Ingram available. I think they could do that. Straight up. I don't think anybody's gonna put a better player on the floor for him. Everybody's gonna make an offer for Bradley Beal.
Yeah.
So and the Pelicans won't be. It will be no exemption. But I think I think Brandon Ingram is a good trade off. So let's see what happens. I don't think they fit, and they'll never get far. They haven't. You got two quote unquote all stars. And you guys always are out of the playoffs. That's crazy.
But did you see what the sorry, did you see what the coach from last year, the assistant coach from last year was saying about Bi?
What about him?
Basically, he was saying how he trained Bi to play off ball and to score in other ways last season, and Bi really liked it. So he didn't understand how Stan was making Bi play with the ball so much this season, changing up his game that he helped to fix last year. Because last year you realize when Bi was going off for like 40 points and all that, Bi was mostly off ball, right? And he was working well with Zoe. And when Zion came back, he was working well with him as well. But this season, Bi had the ball a lot more in his hands,
right?
And the dribbling up and shooting and all of that shit. He was saying that he took that out of Bi's game last year, and Bi actually liked it. So he just doesn't understand basically how it reverted back to this.
24-second Bi.
Right. Having the ball in his hands for that, Bi. I really don't think it's Bi's fault this season. I really think it's Van Gundy's system, and I just think that the players weren't receptive to Van Gundy. I really
I
don't
agree.
think that they were receptive to him. I think that if you just get rid of Van Gundy, get a proper coach, someone that's a proper communicator, and will just play these players at a fast pace, the team would be much better. Yes, you'll have some turnovers, and yes, you'll have some growing pains, but the team would be better overall. Honestly, believe that. There'd be a top 6, 7 seed in the West next.
Yeah, that's a definite fact. At one point, there was where the Suns were at.
Right.
At one point this season, but we took some losses that we never recovered from.
Especially that Pacer loss. I still
Yeah,
remember that Pacer
I
loss.
never forget that loss. We were
I'll
right
never forget
there,
that
but
loss.
we were right there.
We were right there.
We
It was what, 100 and something to 90. So it was 6
We
points.
lost in overtime. I know that this dude, I know what's his name was on our roster at the time. Oladipo was there.
Right.
Oladipo
Brogdon.
had a crazy three.
He did. Oladipo and big dude, Miles Turner. Both of them hit big threes to come back and carry to overtime. That game stank us, bro. Like that game.
Yeah, that was definitely crazy. We'll see. Hopefully we can get back to how we play, man. We gotta figure this out. The Knicks got to figure this. The Pelicans got to figure it out. Obviously, I don't see Lonzo being there to figure it out.
Right.
He ain't. Man, Lonzo ain't coming back, bro. Lonzo ain't coming back, bro. Stop it. He ain't coming back.
He ain't coming
And
back.
you know that.
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know yet. I just want to see how the playoffs play out, and then I'll know. I'll see how the playoffs play out, and then I'll know.
Yeah. Okay.
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 I think Zion. I think Lonzo likes playing with Zodo, with Zion though, and Bi. I think he does.
Yeah,
I think it's the rest.
Lonzo like playing basketball. It was just like what Flight said at first though. It's a better chance. It's a good chance he go out to New York, because if he go to New York, he know he going out there with Randall. He play with Randall. Him and Randall cool in the game.
True. That's true. Yeah. He likes that.
It's not so much of a situation like the log jam that's going on right now with the Pelicans.
Man, that ain't no log jam, dude. Man, dude gonna go in that clean house, because I'm gonna tell you something. Look here. Hey, I'm glad you said that, Flight, because you took me off what I was thinking at first. Look here, I'm gonna tell you why it's gonna change. They know right now they got to go. Look, Flight, they got to go build a team to a certain extent around Melo. Melo too young right now. Lonzo playing great right now. He's very noticed right now in the free agents market, and he's kin to that dude. And don't say, well, Jordan's not gonna put another brother. He already got two brothers out there that's sitting on the bench. What he's going to get another brother to come in and sit on the bench for? Nope, that's not the plan, my brother. If he go after Zoe and go after Zoe with all he got, he'll get him. And not only that, he'll show Zoe to look here. I'm gonna build this team to a certain extent around you, because Melo ain't ready to go yet. So to a certain extent, I'm building it around you, and it ain't got to be standing on putting my knee on Melo's neck to get him to get right with this program. I'll put it on your neck because I'm paying you more, and you've been in the business and you know the business, and you can't think that Zoe don't want to be there, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he don't want to be there. We'll see what happens, man. I think it's
okay. I'll tell you what's gonna happen. I'll tell you. I just want you to be prepared for it.
I ain't tripping if that. Like I said,
you ain't got to change the whole format of your show.
Nah. Like I said, I would say this: anything would be better than the Pelicans. How about that?
Yeah, well, I'm telling you, I heard that. Matter of fact, what's the name? That's what said. Who said? What's the day? Raphael said the same thing. It'd be them getting Zoe. Getting Zoe would be a whole lot better than what they got going on now. That's what Raphael said about the Hornets.
Yeah, that's what I said. Don't get no worse than what's happening with this.
Yeah, Tebe got to go, man. If somebody got to go be Tebe. Matter of fact, it's his last year anyway. Matter of fact, he coming up to get re-signed. So you talk about a log jam, it ain't no log jam. Some of them finna get out. And it's a good chance, right? If Jordan's still thinking like he was thinking last year, he might get rid of Rozier too. because I won't see him doing that because Rozier got game. I like his game. He got hard, considering.
Yeah, we'll see. I believe it. I mean, we're gonna find out, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Well, you know, yeah. God's willing. I'm telling you, pray that you do. Yeah, everything turned out, man, the way it's supposed to turn out. Wake up in the morning, you see, hey, look here, dude there. Hey, I feel like, hey, thank you. I'd be glad for him. I want the whole family out there. For real.
The whole family.
And then you didn't see. Hey, look here, you didn't see. You already heard when Melo was on there. He said land is cheap out there. You heard him when he said that, didn't you?
What?
Land is cheap out there in North Carolina. Cheap, man. He said he like it out there. Land is cheap.
Who said that?
Melo.
I mean,
You saw that house he has? He has a house out there, a $10 million mansion.
Yeah, Jordan's. Yeah, Jordan.
Right beside Jordan. Yo,
Jordan is the neighbor. And what's the name? The studio, no, not the studio, but the day when he had the first, the penthouse he had the first, he got that from Jordan too. Look here, I'm telling you, look here, look, flight.
Anything is better than where he was at. This dude done played in China. This dude was in Lithuania, damn Australia, and shit, Charlotte. I mean, that's like paradise. You know? I'm just saying.
That $100 million signing that $100 million contract is paradise,
yeah, with
brother.
Puma.
All the other stuff is just incentives. It's called incentives.
I remember Zoe pushed him to sign that contract. You remember? He was telling him that, yo, make sure you sign with Puma.
Yeah, I wouldn't
You
blame
get that
him.
money?
Yeah.
Hey.
I wouldn't blame him.
Yo, that house is nice. That house is, trust me. You can watch it on YouTube, Flight. They have videos on it. Yo, the house is amazing.
Yeah.
Jordan pushed for him to get that house though, because he wanted him to type.
He got a studio down with what's the name? What's the name downstairs? The disco around. They got the strippers pole on and everything. Man, you got
Right.
going on, man. Look at, man.
An indoor pool.
Watch Flight, man. Look at the future. Hey, Flight. The future's gonna be rosy, man, out there with them guys, man. Rosy, man.
I don't know if Zoe's going out there though. I don't know about that.
It's just like you told, like I said, Jordan's the next door neighbor.
Right.
Right across the field. So if him and LeVar start getting froggy and stuff, want to get jumped, Jordan come right across the field. They look here, man. Wait, what's going on over here? Y'all got a court? just LeVar ass off. Well, it's gonna be nice out there, Flight. Just wait, man. Wait. Telling you, it's gonna be great. Telling you, watch, man.
I don't know if Zoe's going out there. Well, even if he goes out there, it's not no.
Huh?
I'm saying even if Zoe goes out there, it's not no.
Say it again.
I said that even if Zoe goes out to Charlotte, it's not no.
Yeah. It's not now. I know it ain't now.
I don't.
I said, wait, it's time. You know what I'm saying? This is the NBA, bro. This shit don't happen overnight. It's a dream. And that's their dream. It ain't my dream. That's their dream.
But listen, what's up?
My dream in professional basketball was this, man. Look here, the Bulls be losing all the time. I want to see them win a championship. Next thing you know, guess what? Jordan came. Boy, it was all over with. That was my dream. That came true. When the Bulls got rid of Jordan, when the Bulls got rid of Jordan, I was through with the Bulls. And the way they played it with Phil Jackson and all that, the way they played that, I realized then it was just a business.
No, I feel
I could care less about the Bulls.
Yeah. But listen, we about to get up out of here, so I mean,
hey, Flight, I love you, man. I enjoy your show, man. I appreciate you for having me in today, my brother.
Listen, I need both of y'all to be here. I got a live schedule tomorrow, around 11 o'clock. Y'all go check it out. I just put it up. We're gonna be talking about Luka Doncic. I definitely need y'all up here.
All right.
I need y'all. I'm definitely need the people, man, because I'm about to start talking. We're gonna really start talking about everything all across the board, including Lonzo. We're gonna never forget the base. But we're gonna. But I need the support from the people because I watch all the teams. You understand? The playoffs, it's gonna be too crazy. You understand? So I'm gonna need the people. You know what I mean? It's Flight Sports
Yeah,
TV.
like-
Y'all definitely be on the live tomorrow. I need y'all. About 11:30 in the morning. I should be dropping.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
It's up there too on Flight Sports. You can see it. All right.
All right, Flight.
Appreciate y'all. Y'all get up out of here. Everybody hit that subscribe button.